All right, folks, welcome back to Cheddar's News Wrap. Esports is the fastest growing part of the gaming industry. The total global esports audience grew to 495 million in 2020, which is a jump of over 11% from the year prior. My goodness, that according to Newzoo. As technology continues to advance the industry overall, many organizations are recruiting and training the next generation of gamers to dominate the market. Here to discuss is Darren Yan, Head of Talent Management at FaZe. Great to have you here. Okay, so let's talk about the, I pronounced it correctly, the FaZe clan? The FaZe clan.
Correct. FaZe clan.
All right, there we go. Perfect. The FaZe clan recently held an international public tryout tournament. I know this was huge. Tell us all about the recruiting process as well as the talent chosen. How did it go?
Absolutely. It was fantastic, to say the least. It's called the Phase 5 Challenge. It's an open recruitment challenge globally, as you said. It's something that we started back in September of last year. It was actually a program that was concepted kind of early in our days, more than 6 years ago. So it's been 6 years since we did the last Phase 5. And it's been a kind of a fan kind of community request that we bring this back. So we did it back in September, and we attracted more than 200,000 applicants from around the world, which is double of any amount of applicants for most of the applied to colleges in the U.S. So it's quite the incredible number then reception that we got this year for it. So, we've racked up over 2.5 million live views from December 27th to the 31st, which was the days that we were revealing our what was a surprise to our fans. We actually revealed 6 winners instead of the 5 that everyone was anticipating. So that was a pleasant surprise for the fan community. They go by Faxity. He's a Fortnite streamer. We have Flea. He's out of Australia. We have Virus out of the Middle East. We have Scope, a fan favorite who's been grinding for FaZe Clan for years. And then finally, we have FaZe Neo, who came in as a Call of Duty. Those were our 6 talent that came in this year.
And what is FaZe doing to help nurture the talent of gamers, streamers, content creators? I mean, those are really impressive numbers. Anytime you can compare yourself, I guess, casually to the acceptance rates of major colleges and universities, you're clearly doing something right, Darren.
Yeah, so we also actually kind of launched behind the scenes what is called the FaZe Academy at the end of Q3 into Q4, which is a program that is, like you said, helping creators and content creators and digital influencers develop and prepare themselves for a career in this space. I think that it's vitally important that we have something like this because, if you look at traditional entertainment, you have traditional sports, things that are a little bit more established with structure. There's a lot of, programs and resources and tools to help develop someone into, let's say, an NBA player, an NFL player, or let's say an actor or a musician. It's been a wild, wild west for esports and gaming for maybe the last half a decade. Now, as the kind of industry matures a little bit, there's some best practices that we have learned over the last 10 years through the talent that we represent. And we want to take all those experiences and all those learnings and apply them to our new and emerging talent that we have for the next generation of FaZe Clan members. There's a lot of nuances that a lot of people don't think about, things like burnout rates and mental health and how to deal with the large mass audience that we have, essentially making them celebrities overnight. So the FaZe Academy is a program to help them prepare for all of that.
So since you mentioned burnout and some of the mental health tolls, what are you doing to help with that space? Because high-level competition can be incredibly stressful, and there are negative impacts, especially in the mental health space for gamers. I mean, for everyone, of course, this last year. But talk to us about how you are uniquely prioritizing some of those concerns.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is an absolute necessity for us to ensure that our talent lives a balanced lifestyle, a lifestyle that is more traditional and kind of stereotypical for gamers is that they're online gaming, streaming for hours at a time. And if you're a streamer or a content creator, you're also, creating content for your fans. And I don't think it's ever seen in any other form of entertainment where they can get immediate feedback in real time. They can be chatting with your audience while they're creating their content, while they're live streaming. So there's a lot of pressure in that as well. So for us, we need to ensure that, not only are they taking care of themselves physically, but they're taking themselves seriously mentally as well. And we do also partner with nonprofit organizations such as Rise Against the Disorder, which is a company that works specifically in the gaming industry for mental health. So they've been partners with us over the last year, and we've been actually ensuring that is a portion of our program of the FaZe Academy dedicated to ensuring that our talent knows that they have resources here at FaZe Clan, and they also have us to lean on, to talk to cry to be anything that they need us to be, whether that be, not just their talent managers, but sometimes their personal friend, sometimes just a shoulder to cry on, sometimes just to let go of steam, and they're not alone. And I think that is largely, with gaming, these kids are in their bedrooms alone. And they are, while they are interacting with people on the internet, physical interaction and having people actually speak with them behind the scenes is also vitally important for us as well. So that's all encompassing.
And especially when people have lockdown orders and are stuck in quarantine, it's one thing to game, but it's a different thing altogether. So I appreciate that point. Finally here, of course, this is CES. This tends to be the week of very forward-looking consumer-based technology. What do you see as sort of being the advantages to the esports world as technology continues to improve, as it gets better, as it stands on the shoulders of previous generations of technology? Where do you see your work going from here?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think this is indicative of technology in general. As it gets more advanced, it also gets a lot cheaper and accessible for people to kind of pick up gaming and streaming. Before 10 years ago, if you were to look at webcams, they were very grainy and the resolution was poor. But today you could probably go to your local Best Buy and pick up something for relatively cheap and start streaming for almost next to nothing, or creating content for next to nothing. So for us and at FaZe Clan, there's something that we've always held on to, kind of as our mantra. Our founders always said that FaZe Clan should always be a place where kids could think that they could run around with just prosumer camera that they can pick up at their local Best Buy and become famous or become a celebrity or become a FaZe Clan member. And so for us, that's what we always look towards, is not so much so far in advance of technology it's kind of crazy out there, but we look at technology that's accessible to the public and to our fans. So those are the things that we look forward to. The streams get more entertaining. Kids are getting smarter on how to use that technology. So those are all the kind of exciting things that we're looking forward to as far as the technology goes.
Well, congratulations on all the work. Darren Yan is head of talent management at FaZe. Congratulations to you and your colleagues, and best of luck on the road ahead. Thanks a lot for taking the time, and happy CES week, as I'm telling all my guests.